MOSFET saturation region, okay. We want to make sure all the transistors work in saturation region, so I cannot push this output node to be too low. Otherwise, my transistor may go into the triode region. That's why your nodes introduce this V minimum, which is asking you to find the minimum voltage at this node. So you look at this structure, you can directly tell me, what's the V minimum here. What's the V minimum here? What's the minimum voltage I need here? So that all my transistors are in saturation region. It's also about staircase.
VDS1 plus VDS3.
Again.
VDS1 plus VDS3 plus VDS4.
Plus VGS. GS is across these 2 points.
2 of the VGS
2 of the VGS
minus the thermal voltage.
minus the thermal voltage.
That's the minimum voltage.
What?
Then it has to be higher. The minimum current flow down because we take the VDS instead of
Okay, this part is actually simple. It's about for saturation region, the condition is VDS must be bigger than VGS minus VTH. That's the general condition, right, for your MOSFET to work in saturation region. Okay, so the only thing you need to check is actually what? Because this kind of structure already ensure this VDS is VGS. So once your VDS equals to VGS, this VDS will definitely bigger than VGS minus VTH because these two terms are equal. So after this term minus a VTH, this term will definitely be smaller than VDS, right? Okay, so you don't really need to take care about these two transistors because they can take care of themselves. Their VDS is already equals to VGS, fixed. The only thing you need to consider is this guy. Because this guy you also don't need to care because its VDS is also VGS, right? It's diode connected. Its VDS is also VGS, so you don't need to care. The only thing you need to care is this guy. Whether its VDS can be bigger than its VGS minus VTH. And the minimum VDS it requires is what? It's VGS4 minus VTH. That's the minimum VDS it will require. So what's VGS4? What's VGS4?
The voltage pumping.
The VGS4 equals to VG4 minus VS4. And VDS4 equals to VD4 minus VS4 equals to VG4 minus VS4 minus VTH. Because that's the minimum VDS4. I can cancel this S term. So I only left is VDS4 equals to VG4 minus VTH. So VD4 is here. So basically it's talking about this V minimum. What's the minimum voltage at? What's the minimum voltage at this terminal? Because here is VD. And VG4 is 2 times of your VGS. VGS, here is my VG4, 2 times of VGS. So that's why just now you say my V minimum is 2 times of VGS minus VTH. That's the reason. Easy? It's about staircase, right? I mean, and for this current mirror, did they ask you to find the? the current mirror, the mirror ratio is like your simple current mirror because it's just two simple current mirrors stacked together. There is no additional resistor, nothing. So they didn't really specify the current mirror ratio, I think. But they do ask you to find this R out. This R out, can you tell me that early? I taught you already how to get this R out.
RO for bracket 1 plus.
How to see this one? Can you erase this part? Oh, so messy. I still want to take a picture.
No, I mean, at least it summarizes the whole thing.
Okay. Then erase this part, okay?
Yeah.
So for your classical current mirror, how to see the R out? Hello. Last part. For the classical current mirror, how to see my R out that early? The classical current mirror can be drawn into this kind of structure, right? This is the 1 over GM3. 1 over
GM1.
1. Okay. Here connect to my M4. Here is my M2. M2, right? Correct? Here originally is my M2, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Originally is my M2. So after I convert M2 into its AC equivalent model, it will be a
What would you?
R out 2 and a GMVGS2. That's my M2, right? Okay. What's my R out? For this current source is 0. We already discussed because this branch is
Not
simply a 2 resistor in series. This terminal is not connecting to any voltage source. Okay, so this guy is actually 0. Okay, there will be no current. So you're only left with R out 2. Isn't this structure just your source degenerated MOSFET? This is a source degenerated MOSFET, right? MOSFET plus 1 resistor at its source. So the output resistance can just easily be the output impedance of this guy times 1 plus GM4 times R out 2. Question? Your source
okay.
degenerated
It's the same.
structure.
It's the same.
Before you go to the source engineering
Yeah.
part, right? How do you reason out to remove the?
It's like what we discussed just now here.
The G
The G.
not connected.
Here is a
Okay.
1 over
So
GM,
there's no G.
and here got no voltage. Here got no current flowing through this 1 over GM. And these 2 resistors are just in series, like I combine them into 1, right? So basically, there is no current flowing through this resistor.
Depends.
So there is no VGS. If no VGS, then this guy is gone. There's no GM VGS, the current source. So this part easy, right? I mean, for the output impedance, you only need to remember the equation of form. Once you see this source degenerator structure, you can directly write the output output impedance. Okay. So that's the two most important current source, current mirror. So next time, I think you still got some beta helper, sourcing, supply independent biasing, blah blah blah. We discuss all those small things next time.